It's got a lot of collagen.
It does have a lot of collagen.
It's good for skin and hair. It's a bitch to clean out though.
Cum lotion. Just fill those bottles
Not that
up.
I would know.
Fill those bottles up. Moisturize. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Tom from a company.
I'm glad I caught that part on the recording though.
Oh my god.
Get the taste of Tom.
Oh.
Did you just say the taste of Tom?
Tom who?
I don't know,
Riddle.
but I'm concerned.
My favorite-
Finally, everyone who thirsted after Tom Riddle is back.
Anyway,
Amy, I'll make sure to give you this brush so you can get the. Oh no, we're recording. I'll shut up now.
Listen here, I'll never censor the word cum or cummies.
it's,
Or cum
I
cummies.
wish you would. I wish we would censor that second. one.
it's stuck. Oh, wait, hold on. I do have a censor button. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but.
Yes.
You can hear it? There you go. That's a
I didn't-
censor
I
button.
didn't
I
hear
didn't
Would you
hear
please
that.
talk to me with the censor bar like sometime? I would really love it.
Okay.
I just think it would be funny as
I
fuck.
don't know what you're talking about, Sky.
Would Mommy
Being
Milky
censored right now.
be censored, or can we say that?
I would say Mommy Milky's
Is Mommy
regardless.
Milky's
I
okay?
hope we're being censored right now. We say Mommy Milky's.
Okay, that's okay. There's been a whole bunch.
We've just been blurred out for the last 30 seconds of speaking.
Like
I'm
over
just-
half the group here is degenerate as fuck. So
Oh, we are.
I-
Oh, yeah.
Generous.
Over half.
I think we're
everyone
all.
here.
Yeah, everyone here.
I
is
listen here. I'm the
I-
standard.
I
I'm the
am not a
standard
degenerate.
Homo sapien.
Bullshit.
You could be a
Yeah.
degenerate and not want to fuck.
You have no proof of my degeneracy.
You
I
post-
can't be a degenerate because I collect too many chromosomes.
Your chromosomes shield you from degeneracy?
you can't be a degenerate because it's
Yeah.
illegal.
It's illegal. I've collected too many chromosomes. They hold me to a higher standard.
Yeah, they're growing.
Right. Who hasn't? Okay, Sky. I need you to roll initiative for your
Don't forget to click your token.
Yeah. So for question time.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted.
With the Sonic Amy cummies.
All the
I'm
cummies.
just saying. That's art.
I was if we didn't have like if I had more time, I was gonna try and draw Miles being the one behind the camera.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Time to join
also
for affinity,
covered
I
in-
guess.
I like that you say that like
Lotion.
you haven't joined for Affinity.
I actually haven't, but I've thought about it.
That I can believe.
Sky has thought about deleting their account.
I'm not even a furry, and I have an account on Fur Affinity.
There we go. Well, actually, Sky, to put you even more on the spot, you've rolled the highest, so you're first.
No.
Yeah, you're
I
first,
didn't
so you have to ask the first question.
1 second.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You literally rolled the highest. So
No.
yes, Sky, you have.
It's gonna be really
Come on.
funny if I roll higher. No, I did not.
You did not.
Okay. Fine. Alright. Can I get...
Golf SP gay. What?
Devin, don't read.
It is
Sorry.
pretty gay. Can I get, origin story of Tara's character?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Fuck.
Isn't that spoilers?
Yeah,
Honestly,
As much as you can without spoilers, I guess.
yeah.
It's not even spoilers. I just don't have that much.
That's okay. If you have a little, you could say a little. You don't have to give us everything. It's all good.
It's okay. Get right up a 30-page report on the spot.
It's not. I don't know if it's. I've been working on ideas for it, but I don't know if they've been approved. I guess now is when I ask if they can be approved.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
So my
Canon
idea,
in real time.
Devin. Let them speak.
my idea with Camellia is that she doesn't know cultures outside of the Florian culture as well. And so from my perspective, she was kind of an actress of sorts, and just took on the whole I guess like underworld infiltration sort of work that she had before coming to this group as a means of this is just another role, because she didn't really see it as anything more than that. So she's kind of in this criminal underworld as just like this is for fun and this is my job as an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've got. Really simple and not a lot of specifics, but I didn't want to give too much specifics just because there's probably things I want to leave in there for later.
No, that's good. I like that though. That she, big actress trying to act. Maybe this is all just an act. Maybe she just thinks this is all an act. I really like that concept, that style. So yeah, there we go. That's that. Oddly enough, Tara, you are next though.
Oh no. Shit. Okay, who have I asked questions to so far? I know I asked the first one to Scullery. I think the second one was to Starry. God, why I cannot speak at all.
That's okay. It's okay.
God, why can't I think? Devin, what's your character name?
Praxis.
Praxis, yeah. When did Praxis become aware that there was this other personality, other person in his head?
I'm going to say he probably fell off the tree, and maybe when someone found him, he would have maybe heard a voice in his head for a while and maybe thought he was a little crazy. Maybe he just thought it was kind of also in his head. But I think it was kind of a slow process before it was a realization that there was actually something in there, much less in the realization, whether or not he even really understands it himself, because he's a little touched at this point, that it is effectively his old personality is what's in his head, or what it might have become, but now it's warped because of time. So like, I would say there was probably like a little something in his head immediately, but there was probably a period of weeks, months, maybe a year where he was kind of in his head and maybe he didn't understand exactly what was going on, especially because people around him would have been probably noticing that, like, your speech is kind of like fucked up now. What's going on? Did you like look into the stupid black hole, you idiot? He's like, well, you know. So I think it was kind of a slow process. I think he was there immediately, but I think because of the nature of his existence, it was probably like a not even a slow burn. I think there were questions that needed to be sorted out before he could understand exactly what it was.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool then. Alex, it is you. Ask your question.
I've already bullied the two people that I wanted to bully already. So I'm gonna bully you, Helena.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So Asta.
Yes,
Astra.
Astra. Yes.
Astra, there it is. I know she's an Alpha, I know she's 10 Alpha/GIF.
Yes.
I know that. She in particular was one of the few right next to Scullery that was very immediate with Zol's, mostly because Zol did straight up just say like we're gonna go in hard, but Astra seemed to immediately grasp the okay, we're going bombs and guns blazing, which leads to my general thing of what kind of background did she have? Was she like a soldier or a mercenary before doing this little heist? Because she clearly has some level of knowledge on like, oh, this is what he could possibly mean.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give some little tidbits and hints about this because there's some story stuff that I wanna develop naturally, but I'm happy to drop some hints. So Astra has a bit of a military background, and perhaps it's something to do with what the GIF, like the alpha, quotation marks GIF, are known for. To those of you who know like D&D lore and who they maybe have some big issues with, and if you watch the Zion lore video, you maybe know that there's there's a certain group of people that the Alpha GIF have a bit of a beef with, and maybe perhaps she's been having a bit of a beef with them. Maybe perhaps she has a close connection to another character in another game.
Ooh.
And they don't even realize.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, she definitely, I can answer that she definitely has military or a form of military training / experience.
Okay, cool.
This is not her first rodeo, is what I would say. Right, Devon, it is now your turn.
I have another question for you.
Okay, shoot.
I'm going to get broad. The campaign is obviously called Outlaws.
Yes.
Which implies that we'll be doing some maybe not so savory things along the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think last time it kind of dawned on me when we were actually in the shit, because the thing was pitched originally when it was a one shot as like a heist thing.
Yeah.
And so the idea was we would be doing something pretty not great.
Yeah.
But last time we were in it, and it kind of dawned on me when we were both acting. We're breaking in, but we're also deploying like some deceptive tactics.
Yes.
And it's almost like we're playing a hostage game situation.
Yes.
But we maybe don't know if maybe these people would take a real hostage just yet. So I'm gonna ask, because while I was thinking about that, I wondered, like, do you view this as almost like a villain campaign?
No. So
okay.
I don't think it's a villain campaign, because I don't believe in apart from a few characters that some of you have seen. Raymond. I don't consider any characters quote unquote villains. I consider that there's not as simple as black and white, and that's what I think of whenever I write the characters that are bad guys. I don't ever look at them as being bad guys. I look at them being heroes of their own story and try not to make them ever be completely in the wrong. But I did 110% put that civilian in there to test how moral your characters are. And it's not going to be the last time that that's going to happen. The idea is that you are criminals, but the Outlaws campaign is, well, what defines a criminal, and what defines, like, a criminal that people are okay with? Like your Robin Hood-esque characters. Or what defines a criminal that people aren't okay with? Like, where do you say that that's good? Where do you draw the line morally? Because you know what they're doing is against the law, but do you think that you morally agree with the choices that these characters make? And I want you to think about the moral implications your characters have. So when you found that civilian, you could have just went bang and shot her.
Bang. Cap
but then, is that what your character would have done? And would that not have then affected the morality of your character? And that's what I want you to think about. And I'll give you a bit of example of an alternative path, because you've already gotten past there. When you were thinking, how do we get through this door? And one of you came up with the idea of just use a grenade, blow open the door. There was actually many other ways to get into that. Ash could have tried to hack it. Yes, it would have been a very high DC, but you still could have hacked it. If your characters had looked in all of the other cubicles, you would have found out that one of the NPCs that aren't in there, but who work in that office building, do in fact have clearance. And I would have, if you'd have investigated, you would have found a roll of tape and their coffee mug. And you could have lifted a print off of the coffee mug and used it on the scanner. So there are other routes for you guys to get through locations. You guys chose the way you did, and hey, that's the way you want to play. I'm all for it. But the way that you play and the choices that you make do have implications. And you'll see that with the conundrum of how you get through the door. Like, the very first one you had of that was, how do you get through the lobby? Do you try to charm the guards? Do you leave your weapons outside? Do you just go guns blazing in? Or the route that you did that I actually didn't even think of, we'll have two people go in normally and then we'll act as hostage takers. Which I didn't think of and I loved because I actually didn't think of that. So bear in mind, there's gonna be multiple ways of getting through things. And
take your own people hostage.
yeah, take your own people. No, it's a fucking smart thing. Like I said, I didn't think of it. It was, you literally made the best of a bad situation. And that's why I really like what you guys are doing in this one. Because I keep thinking of interesting scenarios to put you in. And now I think of all the ways out of it. But then I think, well, man, I didn't see the way they got out of that first one. So I can't wait to see if they think really outside the box on this one. I didn't expect you to do the big, going through all the different cubicles, finding out that one of them had clearance and fucking using tape to lift a fingerprint. I didn't think you would specifically do that, but I set it up there so there's an option. And like I said, you could have just hacked your way through, or what you did, which is grenade, boom. But that's enough of me prolonging this. But yes, I hope that answers your question. You are outlaws, but it's up to you and your own character's morality to work out. Well, what kind of outlaws are you? What level of criminal are you? Because you have killed people now, and for better or worse, those guys were just doing their job.
Yeah.
So are we.
Yeah, exactly. And
True.
you're just doing your jobs.
Just let it be known, Scullery hasn't actually killed anybody.
Yet.
Neither has Celia.
That's true.
Neither has Sorry.
You're a hostage. You're literally supposed to be innocent. In this
I'm a
whole thing.
bard. I probably won't kill anyone throughout the whole game.
That's fine, though. But that's fine. I mean, like I said, that scenario was set up for you to get through it without killing people. You could have gotten through that scenario without killing any of them. It would have put you at a big disadvantage because it probably would have meant you'd have to leave all your weapons behind. But like Alex, I think Alex pointed out, or someone pointed out last time, you could have just put them all, given all your weapons to Scullery, and then have
Okay,
them...
well, I also know I'm an idiot. So,
that's okay. Like, there's no right way to get through them. I'm just giving you scenarios, and I want to see what you come up with and how you choose.
To play devil's advocate, my character is a big dumb gay, so
there we go.
Varies character.
But yeah, so that's enough of that. But Scullery, what is your question?
Caitlin.
Oh, I know it.
Just know that I'm not asking you a question today.
Oh.
Yeah! Yay!
Actually, my question was going to be to Tara until Sky asked her basically the same exact question I was going to ask her.
That's fair.
Oh, really?
So...
Okay, how about you switch the question to somebody else? Because technically not everyone's went over their origin.
No, I actually had a couple questions in mind.
That's good.
Alright.
Hex.
Yes. Let's pick on me now.
This is for DM Hex.
Yes, of course. This is for the DM. Yes, not Astro. This is for the DM.
Given that Scullery was raised by Drow,
yes,
where do the Drow actually exist in this universe?
in the underground of Oberex.
Okay.
It's Oberex is a planet that's horrifically harsh on the outside, on the surface, so people cannot live there. Everything lives underground. It's the birthplace of the Gift, the Alpha, of the Illithids, and of the Drow. The Drow aren't a huge race. There's not millions and millions of them, but there's enough that they're commonplace. So there could have been a society of Drow in there that raised you.
Okay.
Okay. Caitlin, then it is on to you.
This one actually is going to be for Tara.
Good.
What I was going to ask you was not so much origin, but why your character wanted to become a bard and slash actress, I guess.
Okay. So the way I see Florians, and you can always correct me on this, Helena, if you feel different. The way I see Florian culture is being one that is more, I don't want to say primitive, but more of that like heavy culture, like a very rich culture, and they have a very big emphasis on their cultures and the distinction of their culture, and particularly her subrace of Lith Blossom is specifically like grown and raised as this sort of like charming race. So it just seemed like a natural fit for her, and I guess Camellia felt that this is just kind of what's expected of her.
Yeah, okay. That's 100%. I'm 100% happy for that, because my idea was that they were going to be a very culture-heavy race. They would be a race that they don't like have businessmen, or there may be some Florians that do go and join the business world, but like of the culture itself, it's more about the arts, about theatre, about music, about painting. It's a very artistic culture, is the way that I saw them. So that would, what you just said, 100% works with that.
Alrighty.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's that's the questions. So I'll go through a very quick rendition of what happened last time, and then we'll continue where we pick off. So
previously on Dragon Ball Z.
I used to have that as a thing that I used to actually play in the Draylet campaign, RIP, on like a little sound loop, but I don't have it anymore. So why are you okay? So last time you got into building 13, Accelerator Industries building 13. You were presented with the conundrum of going in the building, there being obviously a metal detector, and some security guards preventing people that aren't supposed to be there to help fix the building from coming in. You kind of quickly realized this and realized how are we going to get around this? But through quick thinking and coming up with a plan that even, like I said, I didn't think of, you played this little game of two of you, Scullery and Camellia, acting as people that were just going in there to do their jobs. And then, very specifically, Atix and Astra rushing in as ne'er-do-wells, as robbers and hostage takers, who then took Camellia hostage and quote-unquote took Scullery hostage, because Scullery is now in Atix's shadow. And you played this role as you killed the guards so that you could move on. You also killed the guards because one of them did mention they were going to call for backup, and you didn't want more backup because that would be a problem. After you did this, you looked for cameras. Some of you found cameras, some of you didn't. And you made your way into the elevator. When you went into the elevator, again, you looked for cameras. You found the cameras and you destroyed them so that things could, chill out a little bit more in the elevator. But you are still continuing the charade of Camellia specifically being your hostage to the point where, to ensure that it looks good, you have used some of the rope that your characters have to tie them up and make it really look like they're your hostage. You then continued on into the floor 29, which is the highest floor you could have got into on that elevator. It's where the kind of officey building kind of area stops. You continued on, but after a while you noticed that there was in fact a civilian still there, someone that worked there, because they had heard what you were saying and was attempting to contact someone to let them know, hey, there are people in the building that shouldn't be here. You called them out, you spoke to them for a little bit, they played you off a little bit where they said they were going to go and get a picture of their family, when instead they were going to get a gun that they had in their office. after a tense standoff with that, I believe it was Praxis, and good old Starry kind of subdued that. Starry using their fighting style in a very unique storytelling-driven way to block bullets that were aimed for Praxis with their shield. You then proceeded to knock out the person. After doing this, you looked at the next door that you need to go through that has the same kind of metal detector security gate, but also has a keycard area, a lock, and a fingerprint lock. You have realized that fingerprint locks can be hacked, but it's quite hard to hack them. And Ash wasn't sure if their abilities were up to it. So instead, I can't remember who. I think Astra proposed the idea, and then you guys chose it. Or I can't remember who, but someone proposed the idea of, we have grenades. This door probably can't take a grenade, so why don't we pull the pin on a grenade, pop it right next to the door, boom, door will be broken down. We can go in for that. Door by. Door B. Yeah. But the door is now kill. And that's where we're going to pick off. You are all outside of the busted down, shrapnel encrusted door that leads to the research and development wing. So if you guys want to step through the metal detector, I can take you through the next map. The metal detector is in pieces by now.
Dragging my roped individuals with me.
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Are you taking the hostage with you? The unconscious one?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're taking them with you? Okay. Let me.
It's called insurance.
Call insurance. Yeah. Wonderful. All right. Well.
Business people know business. Insurance is necessary.
Yeah, that's true. Remember. For
Poor
those of you
unconscious bitch just getting dragged behind.
remember, for those of you in the Monday campaign, they wouldn't consider that a person; they'd consider that an asset, a business asset. So I'm going to set you up for where you go, and then I'm going to describe to you what happens, and then you can do what you want to. These aren't bathrooms, no, but I will let you know exactly what they are in 2 seconds. So. This is the kind of order that you kind of moved in, but I just want to know, is that the order that you guys want to come in here? So obviously you've got Astra, you've got Adex, and you've got Camellia as a hostage in the front. You've got your unconscious civilian hostage in the front. Then you've got Scullery, you've got Praxis, and then you've got Starry and Ash at the back. Is that how you want to enter?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
You're good with that? Everyone's good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Wonderful. So when you go through the doors, through the smoke of the grenade and through the shrapnel, you notice that this is a very strange room. It's like a little metal hallway, and on either side of these hallways there are like washing stations. There's a sink. There is hand cleaners, all kind of built into the wall, and there are vents along the top. What you could probably tell. Is that this is kind of a decontamination room. Like one of those areas where you go in, the door's shut, it hits you with like pure oxygen, it makes sure that everything in that room is sterile. This is exactly what that is when you come in. And as you come in, you notice that the oxygen's coming out, but obviously it's not staying in there because you blew the doors off.
Yeah.
And now the door in front of you has a red light on it, and it seems to be that you have to wait for those doors to open. So now you can do whatever you want to do.
I'd like to investigate the room.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
This will go great.
Yeah. Well, starting investigating. The doors on the other side, do they have like a little window through them?
No, they do not. They do not. They are just giant steel doors. If you roll me an investigation, I can tell you a little bit more about them.
steel doors. I gotcha. Hold on a second. I'm
got your steel
good
doors.
at investigation. 100%
It
good.
looks like a really sturdy door. It looks like it could take a lot. You know for a fact it can't take a grenade.
It takes a real pounding.
Yeah, but not a grenade, because apparently that got through the other door.
Woman.
But yes, that's what you can tell by looking at that.
Cheerios.
Someone thought that was very funny.
I agree with whoever was laughing.
If there's anything
Don't laugh.
anyone wants to do, now's the time to do it before you go through. Or we wait for the door to open.
I poke my head up out of the shadows and to see what's going on. And I ask why we're just dragging this unconscious woman around.
I was gonna ask that.
And Zol's just like
She's taking a nap, that's why.
extra insurance as well in case they think that.
Oh, I don't have access to my character. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, Sky, you're not you're clicking the draw tool, not the move tool.
Oh, that's why.
There
Okay,
you go.
cool.
Extra insurance just in case they think that 1.5 gestures to Camellia and then back down to the shadow isn't enough because they wouldn't recognize those two. This is at least a semi-recognizable face, even if it's someone they've just met through passing by. They know this person works here.
I guess, but you do realize that sooner or later we gotta actually leave them somewhere. We can't take them with us.
Oh no, yeah, no, I wasn't planning on. I was planning on ditching
Also,
them a water closet or something later.
wouldn't it be easier to move around if she were conscious?
I wasn't the one that beat her upside the head.
Devin, why are you drawing a speech bubble?
What?
Someone's drew a speech bubble.
That's not me.
Okay, well I'm
Not
deleting.
me.
Right.
Not me.
I don't know. Someone drew a big speech bubble when I thought it was Devin. Sky, you rolled an investigation. What are you investigating?
I'm mostly looking under things, trying to see if there's anything that I can basically look for to take.
Okay. If you look underneath, so underneath that sink, there's obviously some drawers that open up, and you see the plumbing of the sink underneath. You can see there's a big kind of industrial barrel, industrial kind of jug of hand sterilizer. If you went to steal that. There are boxes you would notice in there of heavy duty plastic gloves and a box of high intensity face masks. So these aren't your everyday using gloves to wash up your to do your washing up or anything. These are heavy duty, intense kind of keep you from getting horrific bacteria on your hand gloves. And you can notice that the face masks have the little ventilator ports on either side. So these are intended to really keep things out.
All right, I am going to steal them. I have no idea for what reason, but I will.
What specifically are you stealing?
The face mask and the gloves.
Okay, so just add heavy duty face mask to your equipment and add heavy duty industrial gloves.
I just love the randomness of the shit that you're stealing.
It's very in character.
Anything that's not nailed down.
It's absolutely in character. Like I said, they're just a magpie.
What's great is it's an excuse for you to give them a cybergoth mask. Because it's literally just a heavy-duty mask that has the side ports for the air canisters. So it's literally just an excuse for you to do more art of the character and cybergoth stuff.
Finally.
There we go.
Can I reach over and try and just slap the woman awake so she's not as useless?
I just wish she wasn't so useless.
I mean, she's literally just being dragged along.
So
at least if she was conscious.
You're going to slap her, yeah? This unconscious woman, you're going to slap her.
As one does.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me strength, please.
Break their neck. Break their neck.
Break their neck.
First of all, out of character, what are their hit points at?
They're unconscious.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Like, I'm asking if I hit them, am I going to kill them?
They're unconscious. What does
You may find out.
All right, I'm gonna try not because I'm trying not to help too much. What is a character player's health when they're unconscious, Kara?
They're 1.
No,
No, they're 0.
they're 0.
However, you can technically label this a non-deadly attack. It's just a slap.
The slap that was heard around the world.
Yeah, I'm trying to wake them up. I'm not trying to hurt them.
Well, maybe don't slap them.
You've never slapped someone awake?
That
Anyone
doesn't
that's
actually
nearby.
work.
So,
No, of course not. But in movies it does.
We all just hear a sonic boom.
I have a question.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Could I roll either a perception or insight to perceive the intent of story?
Yes, you can. I would say do me a perception, and then if the perception is good enough for me to say that you see it, I will then ask you to do an insight. So roll me a perception first. Yep. So now roll me an insight. Yep. So you see you see them raise the hand going to slap them, and you get that like, oh, they're not trying to kill them, they're just trying to wake them up.
Okay, so I now have another question.
Yes.
In my line of my character being an actress, passing out on stage is not a thing that is uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible that my character is familiarized with the smell of like waking salts? Those things, smelling salts.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say, based on your background, based on what you said your character does, I 100%, yeah, no rolls, yes, you would.
Okay. Is it possible for me to use Druidcraft to create a harmless sensory effect that is the smell of that is smelling salts on this character?
Yes.
And I would like to do just like a hand gesture discreetly in order to do that to try to wake them up.
Yes. So roll me a sleight of hand for the kind of the coy hand gesture. So your hands are moving. Roll me a performance.
Okay.
We're good at these.
Yeah. So you do move your hands, and you're trying not to draw suspicion on your hands moving. So you're making it out like you're trying to pull at your ropes.
You struggle with the restraints. Yeah.
But you do such a good job at it that you can perform the spell. But if there are any cameras or anyone watching, you can make it look like you're just tugging on your strengths.
This is how I imagine she's tugging on her strengths. Is this going to be a good link? I hope it's a good link.
I hope it's not.
It's a good link.
That's a decent link.
She's struggling at the restraint.
Roll me a medicine check at advantage.
Me? Or who?
You, Tara, because I'm going to say that I'm going to see how well we can wake this person up with the smelling salts of the. Yep. So yeah, you 100%. You send over a whiff of smelling salt using your druid craft across this person. Maybe it escapes from one of the petals on your hands or something, and it makes its way over to her, and it goes up her nostrils, and the nostril visibly twitches, and she kind of jolts up just in time to not be slapped by
so close
by Scullery, and as she sits up, she just goes, what happened?
As she's coming to, I start screaming for help as I sink back down into the shadows.
Roll me a performance check, please, Kara. Yeah, it's good. She looks at you. Oh, sorry, go on.
Can I have while Scullery's doing this? Can I just have Addicts just straight up just sleeve to forehead? Just
yeah. 100%.
The third time in a row it's just happened.
Yeah. 100%. You can do that. 100%. You do your little scream as you're quote unquote dragged back in the shadow, and the civilians looking around. She's like, wait, what happened? Where did she go?
I turned to her and I'm like, be careful, I'll send you to the Shadow Realm too.
Roll me intimidation, please.
Good, I totally spec for intimidate. Oh my god!
Yeah! So this person looks at you.
Shit!
This person looks at you with like tearful eyes, has no idea what the Shadow Realm is, but just saw a person be dragged into someone, quote unquote, dragged into someone else's shadow, and now has this belief that you could just force people into your shadow. So she's just holding up her hands like, no, I'll be good. Just don't put me in your shadow or anything.
No worries.
Star is gonna go next to her and say, "Did you enjoy your nap?"
Stay away from me, you monster.
What?
He's not a monster.
You're all monsters. You fucking attacked me. You're attacking this building.
You were trying to hurt my friend.
You broke into this building.
This is when we find out that when you piss Starry off, Starry will eat someone whole.
Yes, you did. You're not supposed to be here.
To be
No,
fair,
we're supposed to be here.
yeah,
No, you're
we
not.
are supposed to be here.
No, you're
we're getting
not. I
paid-
work here. I've never seen you before.
Well, we're paid to be here, so we're here now.
Yeah, it's our job to be here.
No, it's
Yes,
not. People who are
never
paid to be here don't hold hostages. Points at
Oh my god,
Camellia.
who let the hostage talk?
New company protocol.
Yeah.
This is not
Listen here.
company protocol. I'll tell you that much.
To be fair though, we weren't gonna hurt you. You pulled the gun first.
This is true. I was there.
It's okay, you didn't hurt anybody, though. I protected them.
True. It's true. She did.
I wish you
Regardless-
didn't.
Congratulations.
That's not nice.
You're not nice. You've broken into this building.
Congratulations. Now you've been promoted to now you get to see the R&D section. You're coming with us.
No.
It's a shame your compliance isn't negotiable. Your compliance really wasn't a factor here.
You can see that Astra is sighing at what's going on.
Let's just keep moving forward.
As he says that, can I message the other hostage?
Yes, you can. You message the other hostage.
Oh my gosh.
And I message them and I say, I know this is probably going to seem weird. I'm the person tied up in front. Do you know what's in here? I don't know what's in here. They grabbed me at the entrance.
You can respond. Can you respond back with message? That is the one that you can respond back to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she messages back. No, I'm just an office worker. I'm not allowed in R&D.
Well, I hope whatever it is that's in here, it's safe.
It's not.
What's all this cool stuff in here? I've never seen anything like it.
Fair statement.
I don't know why any of you thought it was a good idea to awaken that hostage. I don't know why it was a good idea you decided to pull them with us, but I get
Because we
your
didn't need to
reasoning.
call him for help. We
I'm
didn't
gonna
need to call
second
him.
waking up that hostage. That was a bad idea.
You could have just tied her to her chair.
I don't trust that.
All right, well, you keep them in line. All right.
This room isn't big enough for anyone to slink off for a second, right?
No, this is where you can do your thing, Devon. I told you. I asked you, were you okay with doing it in front of people? And you said yes.
Okay. Praxis is gonna kind of slink to at least over here.
Okay.
Over there?
In the front.
That's
I was gonna
fine.
say you
That's
could
fine.
go to the back, Lil.
So he's just gonna slink to the
Sure,
back.
dude.
Yes, exactly.
This is a quick one.
Sonic gave me everything I needed to know.
I've arrived for your green cumulons.
Oh no.
His friend is going to slink out of the side of him and face him. I can hear you calling me, even though it's not out loud. What is it that you wanted? You know what Praxis wants. You are in Praxis's head. Oh, yes, I am, and I do in fact know what you want. But it's oh so much more fun when you say it out loud, my friend. So tell me, what do you want? Praxis's speech is getting in the way of mission. And Praxis got everyone in trouble already. Praxis wants say it. Praxis wants, come on, just a little more. Praxis wants you to take the driver's seat until we're out of here.
I appreciate what you're going for, Devon. I'm really loving it. Man, I feel like this is a sub asking the Dom to take control.
Dude, all I can see is this is a DDLG relationship.
Oh no, not that bad. Not that. No. I'm not seeing that. Francis Pixie may be a switch. Tara, fucking gain inspiration for that joke working on many levels.
Yeah.
Because he switches out. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. There's like 3 layers I can think of that joke. That's a fucking solid joke. Continue, Devon. Continue. So, yes.
All right. You know the drill. When combat starts, you'll be back in the driver's seat, and I'll have my own visage. Until then... And then his eyes fade into an inky black. Oh! Physical form. Very nice.
Can they all hear this?
Yep.
Yes.
It wasn't... It wasn't...
Perception.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he wasn't trying to be stealthy, but I want to just hit... Okay, so Starry, you're in your own fucking mind.
Starry is distracted by the pretty things.
Good job, Starry.
Zoe, you could totally hear that. It would be like a 5 DC. So, like, anyone that gets above 5, I wanted people to roll because of the chance of it, like a nat crit like that. Because Starry, you're in your own head. Ash, roll me a... Sky, roll me a perception for Ash. Yeah, you're right next to them, so yeah, you 100% heard everything.
Yeah.
I'm just looking around awkwardly like I'm in a Rick and Morty episode, just like, okay.
Starry will once again ask, what is this stuff right here, guys?
It looks like a sink for washing your hands to sterilize yourself for going in and out. Zol will look over, because he could hear all that, will look back at Fade, and will immediately try and come up with a different name.
Yeah.
And
John.
And we'll just be like, good to see you, Seymour.
Well, I'm not used to that one, but...
Starry looks around
He doesn't
confused.
look like a crab to me.
Who's Seymour? Is this one Seymour? And she'll point to that person right there.
No, that's Mal? Question mark.
Mal, yes.
So he's gonna slowly walk back, but I want you to all to imagine that, like, as if someone who is gaining a physical form, he's like walking, but he's doing a spin and he's almost dancing.
Oh,
he's like
Okay, so
Starry will dance with him.
Sky, what are you gonna say?
For those of us who watch Gravity Falls, basically a human version of, or not human version, but a human-like version of Bill Cipher.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
whatever that means, probably. He
Smile and nod, Devin.
He's just imagine his arms are kind of like they're just going all over the place.
Roll me
He's
a
stretching them out.
check, Devin.
Yeah.
I want to see how good that dance is.
All right.
Do I need to roll for performance
Yep.
for dancing with him?
Yep.
We just know.
Yeah!
It's probably not going to be great.
Oh, yours is terrible compared to Starry. Starry's doing some b-boy shit.
Well, he's basically waking up, so
Yeah, makes sense. And Starry will be like, "Yay, dance time together!"
You notice that Mal, the hostage, is glaring at you, and then looks over at X, and then looks back at you, and is very confused by the people that have taken them captive.
and as you can again.
Now, when you
tell
said
is-
you, do you mean Starry or
Starry.
Okay.
So they're looking at Starry, and then they're looking at I want to see what this is.
And then-
Yeah!
Let me see this. Yeah!
It is the best dance.
Do the monkey with me.
Yeah. So what I mean is, Mal the hostage looks at Starry and then looks at Alex and then looks at Starry and then looks at Alex, like confused, like these people are my hostages, like have made me a hostage. Because on the one hand they're very scared, and on the one hand they're very confused.
Yeah, like Starry's gonna look at them and be like, did you want to dance too?
No, I want to go home.
You'll go home. You'll go home.
As you say that, the little red light on top of the door goes green, and the doors do open. So whenever you're ready, you can continue on.
But for now, let's keep pushing forward.
As he pushes forward, I'm going to push back against him.
Oh, are you going to try and hold him back?
As if to display hesitancy.
Okay.
I will shove. I will do big shove.
Yeah, so do me. I want to see how much you can pull back on Alex. So that. Oh, let's see if Camellia. Oh no, you try, but it doesn't work.
As he walks up to the front, he's going to pull the shotgun off his back, but he's going to do almost like a flare kind of spin on it and point it at Camellia's back for the show.
Oh, okay. So yes, you can now enter the research and development wing.
Mysterious green goo.
Child goo in its perfect form.
No.
And
Please don't say that again.
This is what the music's for, is for the research and development wing. So
Finally, it builds, and it builds.
As you come into this room, this is a huge room. So it's very, very tall, and you can see it's like 125 feet from where you are to the very bottom of the room. It's very interesting because the moment you come in, you realize it's very cold in here. Like, it's cold enough that you see your breath hang in the air. When you look
would Starry feel this cold?
Yes, you all feel this cold.
Well, I didn't know if it would be more like it would be lesser to her because of the fur.
Nope,
Gotcha.
You come
I
in,
should have worn proper pants.
You all feel this. Yes, you should have worn proper pants. You all feel this really powerful cold, and like I said, you breathe out and you see your breath hang in the air. What these are, and you can see them the moment you come in, is these are like giant vat tubes that have this green like liquid in them. And directly ahead of you is a arcane core, like it's a gigantic spinning ball of energy that seems to be powering stuff in this room. There are I didn't want to put them on the map because it would be horrific, but there are loads and loads of wires coming from this arcane core, this gigantic like ball of energy that has rotating rings of lightning going around it. And that energy is being pumped through tubes and wires from all across the floor, going into all these vats. What you do notice as well, when you step into the room, there's like at least 5-6 inches of just mist across the bottom of the floor. It's being kept so cold that there's a fog along the bottom that's preventing you from seeing your feet. If any of you turn towards the side, you will see there's like a row of heavy-duty hazard suits. Like, these are kind of like space suits kind of shit. But yeah.
Starry's gonna look at this and point to it and go, "It's so pretty."
So I probably don't want to touch it, though. It might give you a shock.
Yeah,
It's also disgusting.
That's raw energy. You don't want to touch that. You'll literally fucking burn your hands off or die. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have it, like, contained or anything. It's just kind of there.
Wonder what it would do to me.
We're alive. Hello.
It'll probably still kill you. Do you need me to re-go over anything, or was that...
It was just a second. So I think we're good.
Just a second where we just split second died real fast.
That's fine.
I'm assuming there's cameras all throughout the room.
I don't know. Maybe do me a perception check.
I would also be looking for cameras in each room we go into.
Okay, so tell you what. Both of you. So first and foremost, you're saying you're looking in every single room. So Alex, roll me a perception check for the sterilization room. You didn't see any, but you're doing it again here. So I would say, you don't see any cameras in this room.
There's a shiny orb.
There's a big shiny orb.
So Scullery, you can't see, can you? Because you're in his shadow, aren't you?
I would have come up to look.
Okay, so you pop your head out. Roll me a stealth. Okay, you're really lucky. I rolled bad. So you pop your head out for a split second to look, and your eyes dart and scan across the room. There are no cameras in this room. There are no surveillance cameras whatsoever in this giant room.
Okay, are the doors to this room still open?
No,
or did they close back up?
They have now closed behind you.
Okay.
The moment the last one of you stepped through, they instantly locked and made a kind of a sealing sound, like as if they were vacuum sealing the room behind them.
Okay.
Or trying to. Sorry, I see you wondering. What are you doing?
She was going towards this.
Okay.
It's
all right.
caught her eye.
Okay, good. I just wanted to know. But yeah, if you want to continue, do what you want to do.
She's gonna go over towards it. She's not gonna touch it, but she's gonna try to see what's inside the tube.
Seymour is going to follow.
Stop,
Make
Seymour.
sure.
Stop, Seymour. Stop.
Okay, stop.
Roll me an investigation, Starry.
Seymour.
Now roll me a stealth.
Stealth?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me just do a thing real quick. That would be based off of that. Okay, no. So you look in there, you can tell there's something in there. Your investigation wasn't really high. But you could tell there's something in there, but you can't quite see what it is. You are quite short, so that might be some of it, you might not be able to make out the whole thing. But you can tell 100% there's something most certainly in there.
Starry's gonna call out to them and go, there's something in here.
Can I?
Gross.
Let me see.
Can I blow at the fog to see if there's something ground level?
Are you? So you popped your head out to look. Are you keeping your head out, or are you popping out again?
I am popping out again.
Roll me another stealth check.
I moved just a little. Am I allowed to go
That's
check
fine.
now?
Yeah, you're fine now. Yeah. It was just at that point. Okay. Let me just check something. I don't think that's possible, but still check. Nope. Okay. Cool. So you blow at the floor. Yeah. There's like I said, there's loads and loads of cables. Like practically everywhere you're stepping, there's huge bound cables. There is definitely a floor under there. It's just that the cold temperature of this room is so much that it's making a natural fog. Devon, what are you doing? You've went over to there.
He's looking inside the tube. He's just taking a look.
An investigation.
Okay. While I do that, I'm going to ask a metaphysical question that you can answer for me.
Okay.
Given that he is not a physical entity, could he float through the glass?
No, he's a physical entity. Now he's taken over the body. He's
no. I more meant if he popped out,
No.
could he float inside and look?
No.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because if you're an Echo Fighter, your second form is a solid form.
It is?
It's still
Okay,
a solid
got it.
form.
That's fine.
So
Well,
yes, roll me
what was it?
Investigation.
That's
While this is happening,
Yeah, you can't see shit.
It's shit.
I telepathically message Zol and say that I've got a real uneasy feeling about this room.
And Zol will out loud say, "Yeah, this place gives me what one would call the heebie-jeebies."
I've got no fucking clue what Accelerator Industries are doing.
Yeah, there's no-
Yikes-a-roni.
Starry's gonna get a little
wait. 1 second. Devon, roll me a stealth check for that investigation, please.
Okay. Please tell me Sky's character actually said "Yikes-a-roni."
Oh, no, they
Yes,
did.
I did.
Okay.
Roll me a
Let me
nice-
pop this out so it doesn't get slow. So it's less slow. Stealth was... Yeah, it's always at the bottom.
Oh, interesting.
Nothing.
Okay. Right, no. Right, really quickly. Sky, what do you want to... Is there something you want to do?
I'm mostly surveying the place, but not really doing anything in particular.
Okay. Alex, is there anything you want to do?
Zol would have basically just asked Astra if she knows where to go from here.
She would look around and she would point to the fact that there's a door down there. There appears to be a keycard door here. There appears to be another door down here. And there seems to be some kind of control on the wall here. However... Devon rolled really badly on the stealth check.
Yep. Good.
Everyone roll me initiative.
Woo!
I'm going real slow.
Oh boy.
Is that?
Did I roll twice? I think I hit it twice.
Yeah, I think you did. No, I see 7. I see 7. Right. So, let me just mess around with some stuff at the moment. Because this is going to be involving some layer shenanigans. Right.
Oh.
So, Devon, you went up and interacted with the strange vial.
Yeah.
You rolled really bad on the stealth check. You
He-
see
he-
what's in that
I'm gonna
strange vial.
I'm gonna say he probably wasn't trying to be that stealthy.
That's fine. But you see what's in that vial. And this is what's in that vial.
Snack!
It seems to be some hybridization of the torso of a person with the lower half of a giant snake's tail.
Weirdly buff Snake Man.
Oh, this triggered me because I actually had to freaking do a commission of Snake Person before, and that's really hard anatomy to do.
Yeah.
Stupid sexy snakes.
Caitlin, I thought you were
snakes.
only worried if they were hyper realistic.
No, I'm not afraid of it. I'm just sad it's snakes.
Why do it have to be snakes? Do you identify really hard? Do you identify really hard with Indiana Jones,
did a
Caitlin?
really bad thing. Okay, I just gotta really quickly move some things around. But what you see is exactly that. But what you also see is that the moment you got close and were looking up and down at it, it pressed its hand against the glass.
Hello to you too.
Fuck! I did the same thing again. Hold on, I'm messing with layers, and I keep messing with the.
It's a brave new world.
Take your time, honey.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Now, what were you asking me, Devon?
I said, do you identify with Indiana Jones, Caitlin?
At least on this.
But you're not Harrison.
Indiana Jones
Ford on a daily basis.
I don't know that anybody would want to be Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
It's clearly obvious by Caitlin's personality that she
Harrison Ford doesn't want to be Harrison Ford.
Right. So.
Clearly.
Okay, so now I've done that shenanigans over and done with. So the moment you get too close, it presses its hand against the glass, and then you all just hit. You all just hear. You all just hear thud, 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 as you all can now easily see that every single one of these tubes seems to contain this strange, horrific snake creature.
Ash jumps in.
No. You're an initiative. You're an initiative roll, so you can't do shit right now. No, it's okay. It's okay. I just gotta roll initiative. Okay. And then let me roll this one as well. and then I'll let you do what you want to do. Okay. So descending. Right. So,
Now I know why I couldn't have a Medusa kid.
yes, now you know why you can't have a Medusa kid. So you hear the thud against the glass as seemingly all the creatures in these tubes are very now aware that there are people in this room. And more than that, you hear from the very, very back, you hear the smashing of glass as two of these tubes break out, and these look different to the others. This is what these look like. These are almost more crocodilian in appearance. They're actually
He looks
buffer.
like it belongs on one of those like sexy like Amazon like books.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were just being snake fuckers tonight.
So yes, you hear the sound of smashing glass as from the very back, two of them break open, and these guys come out, and then they instantly, like slithering across the floor, like half covered in mist, half not, make their way down towards where you guys are. That's the brute Medusa's turns. Scullery, it's your turn. You have seen this all take place. You have seen all the thudding on the glass of these creatures, and you've seen these two ones smash out from the very bottom. What are you going to do?
I'm going to wish Zol the best of luck.
That's fair.
Bye.
Bye! Peace.
I can't see him.
What?
Where is Zol? I can't see him.
I'm right here.
Can't take damage if
Oh,
I'm in
you
the
were
shadow.
under-
Tap tap.
Actually, I can. Anytime Zol gets hit, I take equal damage.
Oh.
Oh,
I am going to hold an action until one of them approaches or I get dragged along to one.
Good.
Okay.
damn.
Pop the stuff about the shadows, because I don't know if you can hold an action while you're in the shadow.
It doesn't say one way or the other.
Okay, hold on, let me read this.
It might be poorly written. I don't know.
That's okay. Okay.
It just says I'm ethereal.
You're on the ethereal plane, so you cannot affect things that aren't on the ethereal plane. So you cannot hold an action to attack something that's not on the ethereal plane. So I would rule, from the way I see it, you cannot hold an action to attack something outside of your plane.
It also takes a full action to leave the shadow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I choose. Can I choose to? I choose to. I choose to drop myself down in the turn order for this round, since I literally can't do anything except come out of the shadow.
So you're just skipping your turn, basically.
Basically.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Ash, Sky, it's your turn. You've seen these snake people banging on the glass. You've seen that the two at the bottom have managed to smash their way out of the glass. Please tell me what you would like to do. And
Alright, so at first I jump in surprise and accidentally bump into Ash.
Okay.
Just knock. Bam. Unconscious.
But then I try to regain my composure and I'm like, shit, sorry.
Fine, just worry about the things in front of us.
I'm going. Where the fuck did I put it?
So bear in mind, only these boys down here are out of their tanks. All the others are still in their tanks.
Okay, where are the ones that are
down here?
Can you beep it?
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, all the others other than the two are in their tanks?
Oh, okay.
Yes, only those two have broken out of their Only those two have broken out of their tanks. All the others are still in their tanks.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a little complicated. I guess I kind of get ready to strike, but wait until they approach.
Okay, so the way that works is you can hold an action. So if you want to attack something, like you want to stab it with your knives or throw one of your knives at it, you can hold that action. It means you only get one attack, but you're a rogue, so you only get one attack really anyway. You won't get to do your bonus attack though. So you hold that attack, but when you hold an action, you need to set like a trigger point. So you're saying you wanted to hold your psychic knife. So you need to clarify for me. Are you going to hold you just stabbing them if they get within 5 feet of you? Are you going to wait? Or are you going to hold that you're going to throw the knife at one of them when they get too close? What specifically do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna throw the knife when they get too close.
How far do you want? The range on your knives. I believe I wrote it on your sheet. I believe it's like 30, it's either 30 or 60.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah, it's 60.
It's 20 to 60, isn't it, usually?
Yeah. No. I think it's because of them being soul knife. I think it's actually just straight 60.
Oh,
Like,
is it just 60?
Yeah, it's just straight 60.
Yes, it is because I put it on your sheet. So you can do it within 60 feet. So at the moment, you could just dash one at them right now.
Okay.
But if you wanted to hold the action for when they got closer, you just need to tell me at what closeness do you activate? Do you just actually throw the knife?
I guess you could try the 60 feet.
Oh, so you're gonna do it right now?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna hold your action. You're just gonna attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll me the psi knife, the thrown psi knife, towards the one down there, and I'll let you know if it hits.
Okay. Keep accidentally closing the stupid sheet. Oh,
That's
God.
okay. It happens. That definitely hits. So roll me damage. You do not get sneak attack on that one, I'm afraid.
Alright.
So that's 10 damage. So let me pop the health bar on there so that people can see. 10. There we go. So you've done your 10 damage to it. You can bonus action another thrown one if you want. If you want to go again, if you want to try again to try and do more damage, you can bonus action one.
Okay. What would my bonus action be?
It'll be the exact same thing. You just throw another knife.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do, or rogues can do a bunch of other stuff as a bonus action. You can dash, like run double your movement, or you can try and hide from them.
Or you take the dodge action.
Or you can take the dodge action, which makes it harder for you to be hit.
It might be disengaged, but I'm thinking that.
How do I do a dodge action?
So, you just say that you want to take the dodge action as a bonus action, which I believe.
Let me see if it gives you the dodge action. I think it does.
I think it does. I'm on it anyway.
Yeah, dodges for monks. It's dash, disengage, and
Oh,
hide.
okay. So basically, as a rogue, you can do some things that other people have to do their whole action for as a bonus action. So you can dash, disengage, or hide. These are things that people have to normally do as an entire action. You can do them as your bonus action. Now, I'm prepared, because of it being a little stumble, I'm prepared for you to say that was the knife you threw was your bonus action, and I'll let you action dodge if you want to dodge.
Okay.
It's all about what you want to do.
Alright, I guess I'll dodge.
Okay, so you have now taken the dodge action. So what that means is that if anything tries to attack you with an attack roll, it's at disadvantage. Because you're like ducking, weaving, you're trying to get out of the way of it. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Starry, it is now your turn. What to do, Starry? What to do?
Sorry, it was muted.
That's fine.
Starry knows there's more snakes, like, here, right?
Yes, you could see one in the tube.
Starry's gonna call out, "Guys, don't attack! They're trapped! We gotta help them!"
Okay.
And then she's gonna try to make an animal handling check.
It's in a glass tube.
Well, I thought she could communicate with this one, maybe. Yeah, it's a little further away.
Not with animal handling, no. I'm gonna say no, because that's animal handling. That's touching the snake. That involves physical contact. So I wouldn't say you trying to speak to it would be an animal handling role. You could try to speak to it, just speaking, maybe hoping it might understand you.
Yeah, she's gonna... next she'll try to call out to this one and say, "Don't worry, we're not here to hurt you. We can get you guys out of here."
Roll me a persuasion check. This isn't your actions, it's a free action. Okay? It doesn't look like it understands what you're saying. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I mean, I, as a player, am going to probably regret doing this.
If it's what your character would do, it's what your character would do.
Starry's going to try to let this one out.
So how are you going to try to let it out? You're going to try to find a button to open it up? Are you going to just use your weapon to smash the glass?
Well, first she's going to look for a button. Is there a button of sorts?
Do me an investigation check.
Okay.
There are loads of buttons. One looks like it's going beep, beep, beep. So you imagine that's maybe a vital sign. But nothing on here springs a button to release. There's no open button that you can see.
Is there like a hatch thing for opening?
There's a giant glass hatch over it, yes, which is what it's in.
Okay, well, I didn't know if there was something at the top that she could maybe like turn and let it out.
You can't reach that.
This is true.
It definitely has like a hatch top on it, but there's no way you can reach it.
Starry's gonna use her umbrella and try to gently, without hurting the creature inside, let it out.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Okay, attack.
You hit, roll me damage. You've given it a mighty whack, and you can see that it's cracking, and some like strange green liquids coming out, but you haven't opened it up. Do you want to try to use your extra attack to try to
she'll
smash
use
it?
her extra attack to try
Roll
to
an
smash
attack
it.
again.
While being careful not to hurt the animal, of course.
Yes. Roll me damage. You can see it's like seconds away from breaking, but just hasn't quite broken it enough. It's doing the spidering effect on it, so you can see it's real close to breaking, but it is not broken.
Give me a second, I think there's something I can do. She's gonna use action shirts.
Bold! Okay, attack again.
Listen, I'm just doing what the
idea.
Here's the thing.
You're doing what the character would do.
I'm doing what the and like Starry will just say back, "They're just trapped."
That hits, roll me damage.
And I do so much like madness.
And now you shatter the glass. The creature isn't hurt, but the glass, like a big chunk of it, just cracks off and falls down. You can see that the creature is now free.
Would she be able to try to do the animal handling check now?
You could try and reach out and touch it to see if that will calm it down.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
She'll reach out slowly, approaching in a very non-aggressive manner.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to it.
Okay,
And
roll me
try
animal handling.
This is at advantage.
Caitlin's gonna end up riding this thing.
It's at advantage due to the frost rune.
Okay, no problem. It looks at you a moment, like it specifically locks eyes with you.
Yeah, Starry will just say to it, "It's okay. We can help you and your friends get out of here. I'm sorry you've been trapped."
It is Astra's turn. Astra, like, slowly takes their hand off of Ash's shoulder, stands forward and pulls their pistol out and aims it at the snake creature. And says, "I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing, Starry, but
Starry's gonna yell out. Starry's gonna yell out, "Don't worry. They're just trapped. That's why. They're scared. They shouldn't be trapped like this."
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay, let me take it off advantage. Please be good.
So, Astra holds her action. And is going to hold it that if the creature does anything that she deems as hostile, she's going to fire her gunshot at it. For the moment, she's not shot. Okay?
Okay.
It is now the Medusa's turn. And that one is now free. Let me check something.
I might have fucked this, I don't know, but we'll see.
You have.
This one lets out a hiss as it locks eyes on Starry and will become reckless and attack you.
Okay.
And they are both at advantage.
Did they look conscious while they were in the tube?
Yes. So, does a 19 hit you, Starry?
19 does hit me.
So that's 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
As far as they know, it just saw like a little thing start attacking its chamber and thought it was under attack.
I mean, it could have.
And then at that point, the moment it attacks you, Astra's held action would trigger. Attacks against. So her attack has advantage against it because of it acting reckless.
Here's the thing. I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Can I use my reaction to block that shot?
If you want to. Do you want to use your reaction to block the bullets?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. Use your reaction to block the bullets.
Listen, I know as a player, this is fucking stupid.
Roll me a d10 and add your fighter level to it.
This is basically a heel turn.
No, it's not. Like, she's not gonna hurt any of you guys.
No, I know, but from our perspective, this is like a heel turn.
So roll me your d10 because it's like a d10 plus
3.
Plus 3.
No, plus 6. Wait, because it's fighter level.
Yes.
Hold on, let me read this again.
Yeah, reread it again.
It should be your proficiency level, your proficiency bonus.
Is it a proficiency bonus? I think it might be.
Let's start. Oh, here it is. Yeah, proficiency bonus plus 3. That's an 11.
That's 11. So a part of the bullet manages to curve enough to strike into it, and Astra shouts out to you, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's okay. They're just scared. Give them a chance.
And then
they might have thought I was attacking them.
Then it bites Fade. Does a 19 hit Fade?
You mean Seymour?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Seymour.
I think you mean Seymour.
That's 11 piercing.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
11 piercing damage and 3 poison damage, please.
So that's minus 14.
Right. Seymour, it's your turn.
I think I'm starting to like the little one.
Starry will nod and go, "They're just scared.
Hold on, run.
Down."
I think it might be a little bit less than scared. That being said, as far as it knows, I think you just attacked it.
I thought it might think that, but I needed to get it out of there.
Well, I would say I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, but I'm really not. He pulls out the shotgun.
You already had the shotgun.
Yeah,
You got to pull it out.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. He had it out.
Yeah.
Remind me. Splitting is bonus action, right?
It should say on your sheet, Devin.
Okay, let me double check that. I'm not doing that immediately. I just want to know.
No. I get you. You're all good.
I got a shotgun.
I got a shotgun.
Yeah.
Which is great. 'Cause this is Resident Evil 2 music that's playing.
I was actually like thinking, where do I know that from?
It's Resident Evil 2. It's Birkin's lab.
Doesn't Resident Evil 2 also have one of the worst tracks in history, if I remember correctly?
I don't know.
Okay. I swear to God, one of the Resident Evils has one of the worst tracks in history.
So
I'm only seeing as a bonus action you can use the teleport to swap them. So I'm not actually sure.
Hold on, let me look at your sheet, Devin. Let me get good old Praxis up.
No, I'm stupid. It's right at the top.
There we go.
Anyway, yeah. So he's gonna
manifest echo as a bonus action.
Yeah, not just yet, but so he's gonna aim the shotgun and be like, "I can hear you inside. You can come out in a second, but I never get to fire this thing."
Click, click, boom, boom. You do get it at advantage because it recklessly attacked you.
Yeah.
And you don't need advantage because you crit. So roll me that big boy. Oh, that's big boy damage.
I mean, it's a shotgun at like a foot away.
It blew off one of its arms. And just horrific. Devon and Starry, roll me a dex save, please.
Okay.
You pass. You both pass. But you notice that as you blow the arm off, a strange liquidy blood hits the ground and it immediately burns through some of the cables.
Starry's gonna look at that and go, I don't think that's good. Also, no.
So
harm.
That's one attack, Devon. You are a fighter, man. You do get another attack.
That's what I was gonna ask if that also applies to the shotgun. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that then he does split.
Okay.
So yeah.
So where do you want the other you to go?
He would spawn right next to him.
Okay, right next to him.
Yeah. Opposite of Starry.
There you go.
And then Praxis would regain control of his life, and look down at what is presumably just bleeding out on the floor, missing an arm.
It's not on the floor. It's still like it's still coiling towards you in it like the shattered remains of its tube with one arm, just like the arms on the floor. Yeah.
Can I do frenzied strike, but for flavor? Can we just say it's a shotgun butt this time because it's in his hand? Or no, would I have to put that away?
No, I'll let you for flavor as long as you. I'm still saying you have to expand the bullet, but I'll let you as flavor hit him and say that it's hitting him. I'll let you do it as flavor, but I'm still making you use two bullets, okay?
Two bullets? Okay, so then it's still the shotgun rule set?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will flavor that you're hitting it with it.
Well, shit, that still hits. At least, I hope it hits.
Yeah, that still hits, so roll damage. You kill it. How do you kill it?
So, I want you to just imagine this, like, in fast forward. He pops it, he splits, just slams it and panic.
Okay.
Probably caves in its skull.
Roll me a dex check, you and Starry.
Shit, another one? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the acid blood or whatever.
Yeah. You both pass, you're fine. More of its blood hits the ground and you see that it burns through the ground. Is there anything else? Sorry, go.
Praxis. Shit! Fuck! Praxis doesn't like weird snake person!
Starry, I believe you wanted to say something. Say what you wanted to say.
Starry's gonna say, I think there's something wrong with its blood. Is it okay? Why isn't it moving anymore?
It's fucking dead, that's why! Shouts Astra.
What does dead mean?
Not ever waking up!
I think you're going to have a conversation about that later.
Zol, it's your turn.
Zol basically groans. He'll just groan. He'll sleeve forehead again. But you cannot see his hand. That's the truest mystery. Is it's the holding hands.
Yeah.
I messaged Zol. We can probably dump about half these people once we're done.
Hey!
Zol just starts laughing.
Mhm.
No one else can. Starts laughing. It would be the first time we've done that. But then he'll pull out his claws, and he'll let his claws flash through the ends of his sleeves, and he will specifically go and look at Mal, look at Camille. He's like, well, guess the jig's up, buddy, and he'll cut specifically Camellia free.
Okay.
He cuts Camellia free. He's like, make sure to keep her alive. I do tend to keep my promises. I am going to get her at least home safely after all this is done. And as he walks, he'll start like walking towards this brute that's undamaged down there.
Yeah, this guy get down here.
Like shortly.
Ooh, what if we sacrifice the hostage?
We're not sacrificing the hostage.
Oh.
I'm a man of my word at
Can
least.
we
I promise to get her home at least.
Can't we just try to reason with them?
And Zol will step forward and is like, Scullery, let's do this shit.
Yep. So Scullery, you travel with them because you're in the shadow.
And I
Right.
was like, now behave yourself over there. Camellia will keep you safe for now.
Yeah. So that's not your. I'm not counting that as your action because it was such a simple thing. I'm not saying that's an action. Because there were restraints that you had made and everything. So. You have walked down there now. Is there any actions or bonus actions you want to do, though?
As he is here, he will specifically bonus action a Twilight Strike.
Ooh.
So his next weapon attack will be the big fuck you.
Oh, interesting. Okay, good. Are you going to hold an action or?
Yes, actually, I'm going to hold an action. Once this fucker is close enough, or whichever fucker is close enough to me, I will slap the shit out of them.
Okie dokie. That being said, Camellia, it is your turn. You are now free of your restraints, and you have been told to take care of Mal, who is on
Free
one
of
health.
restraints, but still gagged.
You
So
can take the gag out.
it's a rope.
I essentially cut you free, so I imagine your gag is gone too.
I
If
mean,
you wish
I
it to
will,
come out, you can have it come out.
I will remove the gag after he's already run away, and then stomp my foot in utter fury as he's walking away and say, "The jig is up." That's what you have to say after ruining the part I was playing all the way up here. Just that.
As he's strutting away, would probably just like wave his hand, like kind of like, yeah, whatever.
I love that. I love that so much. That's such a good moment. I love that.
I'll show you a jig. Upcasting visibility at a third level to turn myself and Mal invisible.
Okay, I will do that. I will. What's a good invisible? Oh, the eye. I'm gonna go with the eye because you can't see it. So you and Mal are now invisiblest. It's a good spell. Is there anything else you would like to do, or is that it?
I will grab Mal
Mm-hmm.
and kind of guide her towards the door.
Okie dokie. She's not willing, so just roll me a strength or an athletics, whatever's higher, and I'll just
Can
do
I
a
attempt to
D20.
persuade her?
Yes.
Is that
So
an option?
yes, you can. So roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, well, I'm going to lean in closer to her and just be like, look, I know they're all kind of off the rails and whatnot, but I'm not going to harm you, and I'd rather see you get out safe.
She looks at the situation. She looks at what you're saying and says, "Okay, fine. Just keep me away from whatever the fuck those things are."
Alrighty.
And then you wanted her to come back here, I'm guessing?
Yes, can I go through the doors?
No, the doors are still locked. They are vacuum sealed.
Alright, well, I'm going to lead her towards the door, touch them, and verify that they're locked.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go... actually, I don't know. What do you consider item interaction? Like, would an attempt to hack the door be considered?
I would consider that an item interaction.
Would it be an action or yeah, just an item interaction? Okay.
I would just have it be a free item interaction.
All right, so then I'm gonna pull my thieves' tools out from my background, and then attempt to open the doors.
Roll me thieves' tool with the query ability of intelligence.
Got it.
It is still that big red red light is on, not the green.
All right, then I'm gonna just kind of whisper to Mel and say, "Sit tight."
Okie dokie. It is now the brute Medusa's turn, and they oh lord, they're coming. This one is gonna slither on his way down here. This one's gonna come up to Atix. So Atix, you had a held attack. It is now right in front of you. Do your bad boy ting.
13 hit.
Let me check. No, that misses, I'm afraid. You give it a swing and it just leans back, just avoiding it.
Well, fuck you.
It then, with its serpentine-like body, attempts to coil you. So I will roll the strength. You need... That shouldn't have been a save, sorry.
Okay.
1 second. There you go, 15. So I'll plus its con 16, 17. So you need to beat a 17. I'm gonna say that defender wins on this one. You managed to bat away its tail, and you are not restricted.
Yeah.
I believe that takes its entire action to do that. Yes, because it's considered a grapple, and it's considered a grapple, so that takes its action. So that one is done. The other one is gonna stay where it is. Scullery, it is your turn.
Okay.
You were told that, hey, just get out.
Just get the fuck out.
Zol walked in, swagger at the ready, and said, "Scullery, to my side, I summon thee. Kill them all, please, with your much better stats."
I cast spiritual weapons, summon Scullery.
Summon bad bitch spirit, Scullery.
Well, there's not going to be a whole lot I can do since it takes my action to crawl out of the shadow.
Hey, you can still get out on the field. That's something.
But I do, in fact, crawl out. And I will move next to him. And...
Bonus action racial slur.
Oh no! You can pop it out as a bonus! Don't even need to commit to a full action for this slur.
That's what you want to do with your bonus action? Yes! Yes, it is. Have to remove you from
That roll worries me.
That's just
What do you do? How strong of a slur does it have to be for it to be a full action?
Whatever you mind.
It's the kind of slur that gets the censor beef.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Right. So, so you've used your action to get out. What would you like to do now?
That's all I can do. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okie dokie. Ash, Sky, it is your turn. You have seen one of the creatures be killed and its blood seemingly burning through parts of the floor. You have seen these big uns come a lot closer, and one of them tried to wrap its big tail around Alex, and Alex has batted the tail away and managed to prevent it. What do you want to do, though?
Alright, I'm going to try to attack again.
The same one?
The same one in front of me, yes.
Okie dokie, roll your attack.
I'm gonna get a little bit in front though.
Okie dokie.
And I Can't believe I have all of this shit. I'm going to throw my side knife.
And it, yeah. That misses, I'm afraid. You can do your bonus action one if you want a bonus action one as well.
Okie dokie.
You don't have to. I'm saying if you want to, you can.
Bonus action each.
You miss.
Oh.
I just need to use the restroom really quickly, and then we'll be back. So take a quick break, everyone, and discuss ideas of what you want to do.
I'm gonna grab me some food real quick.
I'm gonna murder. That's what I'm gonna do.
I need to refill my water.
So what I'm
everyone take a break, okay?
What I'm probably gonna do is try and fear this one, unless they're immune to fear, in which case life's gonna suck. Because that's the only way I can enter trance, is if they're afraid of me.
Well, I'm gonna be straight up. Starry's gonna just try to knock him out.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be a bard. A very indignant bard.
That's why I freed you, because I was like, shit, we need the bard. Addix was like, yeah, you know what? If this person is gonna be useful now, it's gonna be like this. If they're not immune to fear, though, I'm probably gonna try and fear the one that I'm fighting. That way we can burn it down really quickly and I can stack my trains faster. Because once they start dying, I can start summoning Zimbabwe's again. And the Zimbabwe's may be very useful in these fights.
Also, I'm sorry about my character's actions.
No, you're fine.
No,
you're not.
No, you're not.
I am, but that was literally in character.
Here's the thing, Caitlin. You haven't released. You have yet to release a Drow matron mother upon your allies, because they were willing to let her stay a slave. Like, I did that. The party hated me for life for that one. But my character was like, slavery is a no-no.
Caitlin, as punishment, we're gonna do exactly like I asked and stream the entire Shrek series in one of our movie nights.
Including the musical.
Yes.
I have not seen the musical.
The musical's actually alright.
It's better than the first movie.
Okay, I actually do not agree, but it's pretty good.
Listen, that first movie is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It is, and the musical's better.
Also, I will say it will be hard to top Fairy Godmother singing "I Need a Hero."
I need a hero.
I didn't say it was better than 2.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta admit that scene iconic for life.
I'm just gonna say Puss in Boots was the best character, right next to Human Shrek.
Awesome.
Puss in Boots and Human Shrek really carried that film.
I think Fiona carried it too, and the princesses.
No, specifically the cat and the Human Shrek. Because unlike them, Shrek is sexy as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Shrek could be sexy in his ogre form.
Oh no, see that's not fair though, because that's not even a competition, because Ogre Shrek is the sexiest being alive.
I mean, yeah, because he's such a sweetie.
It just reminds you of that one post that it was like, remember, Shrek was 35 when he found love for the first time, so it doesn't matter how old you get, there's always going to be someone out there for you, and then the response immediately was, yeah, but unlike Shrek, I'm not sexy as fuck.
Yeah. Stuck forever.
Stuck forever. When you realize you'll never be as attractive as Shrek is, why even live?
Why even live?
Why even live? I'm gonna post something to memes. This Tara already got it there. No, Tara didn't put it there yet. I'm gonna put this there.
Okay, I gotta ask, who's the music coming through that loud?
I think it's Tyler's.
It might be. Because I know it's not mine. I have mine muted now because it was coming so loud.
Okay. Yeah. I have returned.
Hello, welcome back.
Check everything's still good on my end.
Let me know when Sky's back so I can unmute her.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, it's just when I find when Sky's away, it like echoes really bad. It echoes a little bit when they're there, but when they're not there, I find the echo goes like really high. I should try to remind them to use their headphones if possible.
Yeah, because I didn't need to have the music on. That was loud enough. I feel bad as a player.
Why do you feel bad?
Because I did what my character should do.
No,
never feel bad for that. Never feel bad.
Like I said, Rez literally went against the party's decision making and bore the wrath of like 3 different players for doing something that was in character for himself. It's okay to do things in your character because not everyone in the group has the same ideas and goals.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Is that not everyone thinks differently? Your character thinks differently. You know that's what's gonna happen in situations, and you just have to do what's best. Yeah, you just have to do what's best for your character. That's simple as.
It's all about the storytelling.
Exactly.
And it would have been so out of character for Starry to not do it, I will say that.
It's going to be a very fun talk. Now, listen, there's this thing called murder, and we're going to do a lot of it.
And you've done it. Good job.
And we're going to need you to do a lot more of it.
Here's the thing, she is not going to like murder these snakes. She is going to try to knock them out, like she's been taught.
And then your teammates will murder them.
Exactly.
No, stop!
You know those guards that were downstairs? Yeah, the ones we put to bed? Yeah, they're in a different kind of bed.
So I forgot I was getting my second jazz tomorrow.
But
Sky
I picture
is back, by the way. People.
Okay, I will
Sky,
unmute them.
just a small thing. You may need to wear headphones or something because when you're not there, if I'm playing like music, it echoes real bad and we can hear it pretty bad.
Sorry.
That's fine.
It's all good, hon. But yeah, I told Hex this, but the Wabugongs, I imagine, are a very long-lived race. So, Starry has never known anyone who's died before. This is her first death.
It's a pretty fucked up one too, because you were like a foot away.
Because she's pretty sure, like, because she was just like, "Oh, those guards are napping," because you kept him in one piece.
You tried to get him out, and then in the span of like 4 seconds, you witnessed its arm gets blown off, and then its skull caved in.
Yeah, she's not.
That being said, are we all back?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Kara?
What about Kara?
I was gonna say Kara.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kara is the only one that I have not heard yet. So.
What, Tara? Is it my stupid, shitty meme that I posted? Maybe.
The gift shop one? Yeah, it was pretty solid.
What did I say earlier tonight that just made you die, Tara?
I don't remember.
It was right in the middle while Helena was talking. I was very rude and interrupted her. And it resulted in you just dying in your chair.
I sent you a message.
How dare you send me messages? Good jab. No! Why did you say that, Tara?
Didn't.
I'm sure it will go well, Sky.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, like, it's the second one, so I feel like it's the one where I'm gonna get fever, so I'm just letting you guys know.
Here's the thing. Remember to take, like, a Tylenol or an Advil a couple of hours before.
Okay.
Like, I did that, and I didn't
early
have
in the
any...
morning.
Well, get up a little earlier. You can take the pill and go back to sleep.
Yeah, fair.
Because, like, that's what I did when I had to get my shot, and I've had no side effects.
All right, so you took the Tylenol before you got the shot, or like a few minutes after?
I got it. I took one before.
Okay.
But you can also take one after.
Or you can do what I do and become the absolute macho muchacho and just not take anything.
Well, I have to take it because of the knee. So I was
just crush it up and snort it beforehand. Get it in your blood system even quicker.
Hell yeah.
You see, there's the difference. Caitlin has issues with her knee. My entire body's already broken beyond repair, and thus I just.
Well, my knee issues stem from the fact that bring out the saddest violin. I'm kidding. No, this is a story that's hilarious because it's me being stupid at a young age. But essentially,
being recorded just before you say any story. Just let you know.
Absolutely. Okay, so I want this to be recorded. But when I was 11 years old, I wanted to be Avril Lavigne really badly, and so much so that I tried to skateboard without knowing how to skateboard down a hill, and I fell. It landed straight onto my knee, and I think I broke my tibula. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
I don't remember exactly what happened, but it shattered. And anyway, I hurt my knee, and ever since then, I still have arthritis in my knee. So that's
fair. I've pretty much got the same deal, but with my entire right leg. Not because I wanted to be Anvil Lasagna, but because I was
Lasagna.
Yeah, my sister's got that kind of issue with her back. Like, she was in a friend's pool one time, and one of her friends did a cannonball while she was getting a friend's earring and landed right on her back.
Yeah, see, I thought that was the case, but yeah, Sky, don't take Caitlin's advice.
Wait, what?
Don't ever do that.
No, yeah, take my advice.
About taking Advil or Tylenol before the vaccination.
Oh, well, shit, it worked for me.
I'm telling you, Skylar, follow my example and you'll become a slightly smaller but still quite sizable
I know we were told that when I took mine, they said that the first and the second one, you're okay to take an ibuprofen or a painkiller after, is what a doctor told me. But then again,
I'll
UK
take it
doctor.
after, but I think before it might screw things up. So
yeah, they're not sure how it affects it, but they're like, yeah, if you're already taking them regular for something, go ahead and do that. It's fine. I'm like, okay.
I wish painkillers affected me.
Well, here's the thing: the two don't do shit for me. But the doctor was like, take them, and I'm like, well, whatever, just help me fix my knee.
I'm actually at a point where I take PM painkillers only purely because none other sleeping medications work for me for whatever reason, and it's just that's how bad it is.
Have you tried Zooquil?
Yes.
See, I also just assert dominance by falling asleep wherever the fuck I want.
Most medications kill me, so
that's fair.
I'm in a perpetual state of tired, but when I actually try to sleep, I can't sleep. That's just basically what it is. Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah, it is.
I actually almost. So, funny story. It happened really recently.
Oh no.
Got a talking to about that one because, quote unquote, it's unhealthy and unsanitary and someone could hurt you, as if I'm not already a broken man. And,
do I know this story?
No.
Uh-oh.
Big fear.
So I was really tired, and it was during my first 15-minute break. It happened on the 6 o'clock thing when I was staying until. Yeah, it happened literally just yesterday. And I was really, really tired and in a lot of fucking pain because they had me doing the ridge vents again. And so I was like, just fuck it. I'm just going to sit down here. I'm going to sit down on the floor. I'm going to lay down on this cardboard box. And I may or may not have fallen asleep with a 15-minute break.
Oh my god.
I just fell asleep right there. They did wake me up successfully. But it was just like a whole thing of just like Alex, you don't realize, but when you're laying down like that, like someone couldn't see you, they might run you over a forklift and like, God, I wish they had.
That kind of happened to my dad. He had a bit of a flu, but my sister needed to go shopping for some sort of dress. So he literally just laid down on a JCPenney floor got out of his wheelchair, laid down on the floor, and fell asleep. And they were like, "Sir, do we need to call a hospital for you?" And he's like, "No, just tell my daughter to hurry the fuck up."
On that, marvelous health advice. So quick thing, I just realized for some reason it had Starry going before Astra, and I was like, that can't be right. I know Astra's deck skill, and so I've checked, and yeah, Astra should be going before Starry, so I've fixed that now.
Camellia should be going before Zol as well, but I think it was funnier how it happened.
Okay, well, I think it just may be that we haven't added the decks to the dice rolling. But if you want to swap Camellia and Zoe, I'll happily swap those. But I'm doing Astra because it's a big difference. It's not like one; it's quite a big difference. So
yeah, that's fine.
Kara, you are back, yes?
Yeah.
All right, let's just do a quick check, everyone. If everyone's here, so I'm here. Kara, you just said you're here. Alex, I know you're here. Kara, I know you are there. Devon, are you there?
I may be going to go lay down in a hot minute, but I will just tell you what I would do. I think you probably know what I would do anyway if you want to continue on.
Well, I don't mind if we want to maybe just do one more round and then we'll call it quits there. How about that? Is that fair for you?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
Okay. So is everyone back? Sky, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Caitlin, are you there?
Yep.
Devon, are you there?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we're going to do one more round, and then we're going to call it quits there for tonight. So I swapped it around, so Astra is right. It is where they're supposed to be. Astra's going to step forward, and is going to look at that fucker over there. And I'm trying to think if I want Astra to do something slashy or not.
Yes.
Puts the gun into her pants, fires the pelvic thrust.
I thought you were going to say in the mouth.
Do it.
I thought you were going to pull a mess effect in the mouth, bang.
No, only Gael can shoot himself in the head on his turn.
So, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. So, Astra steps, not that. Astra steps forward, pulling out the knife as she goes, and Ash would notice this because of like being right next to them. When they pull out the knife, they whisper something, and the blade, instead of being steel, it appeared. Stop! I can see you doing that. Whoever's doing that.
That's Tara.
Oh, that was very distracting for a second.
That was very distracting.
So, so pulls out the knife. The knife, as they speak as they do, and the edge of the blade of the knife seems to change from this from metal steel to what looks to be just like the night sky, the space. As they do, they flip the knife in their hand and cut seemingly through reality itself. And this is how Astra does their siren ability of Rift Walk. They then step into this cut in reality and seemingly completely disappear.
That's cool.
Bye!
Damn.
So, and then another tear through reality seems to appear right next to the creature, and Astra places the barrel of her gun against its head, and let's see if this does it. So we do it at advantage. That definitely hits, and Astra also has loot. So it counts as a crit. So I'm going to roll the damage, which is 9. Then I get to essentially roll it again without the +8. So it would be 4d4. So let me do 4d4 more. DMR 4d4. That's another 9. So that's 18 damage done to that one.
You also get another 3d4 onto it.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I do, because of the additional thing.
Actually, that'd be 64. You just get another 64 because
yes, actually.
So
that's a lot of damage. So that's 16 plus 9 plus 9. Fuck me. minus 16, minus 18. And you can see that health bars went down considerably. But so well now.
Ash is like, you know, like those anime where they have the stars in their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bang,
literally,
bang,
like I
bang.
said, Ash, I want that knife.
Minus 6. Right. Starry, it is your turn now.
She's gonna bonus action yell out super rune-tastic powers. And it's time to go big.
No. Do it in the voice.
Let's do it. Okay. Super rune-tastic powers!
There we go.
And she goes big.
And knocks Devin over.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm real close.
I understand this. Starry doesn't.
I'm gonna say you
Do I get flattened?
Side. No, I'm gonna say that they do it to the other side, just because they're not intending to hurt you. So
yeah.
Okay, you have.
Where are they?
I mean, maybe. You have grown.
I think
big.
it would be far better if Starry just didn't understand spatial awareness.
Well, I was thinking that like she doesn't realize just how big she gets sometimes.
The universe shrinks. She doesn't get big.
And she goes here.
Yeah.
She will attack this one, but attempt to knock it out.
Okie dokie. So you do an extra d4 damage because of being bigger. So roll me an attack. So that hits. So roll damage. That's 7. Now roll me an extra d4. So 8, 9. Okay, that's one attack. Do you have another attack if you want to do that one as well?
Yep, she's gonna do that. And again, trying to knock them out.
Yep. That misses.
Okay.
It manages to slither away and hisses at you.
Starry's like, sorry, but you need to take your nap.
And now the others keep banging on their on their containments, and I can tell you 1, 2, 3, 4. This one manages to smash out. This one manages to smash out. That one does not. That one does not. These two manage to smash out.
Aha, fuck that side.
This one manages to smash out.
Ah,
And
hold on.
then these two manage to smash out. Based on those dice rolls.
I'm so glad they've decided
Happy
to
coming out day.
Not the gender reveal party.
And yeah, so they get to move 30. So this one's gonna move over.
Oh my god, it's that Adam Ellis comic where it's like it's the gender reveal party and everyone is lizards.
Yes. They are all lizards. Correct.
Correction, they're snakes, not lizards. There's a very
Yes, correction. They are snakes, not lizards.
And while I respect me a good lizard, snakes, you can't trust them. Can't trust snakes.
You can't.
What if you can trust these snakes? What if they have snake families?
They may have snake families for all you.
They may have snake families. I don't care. I don't care if they have snake families. Somebody kill them.
I didn't know about this comic.
Oh, you don't know about the comic?
I will find it. Adam Ellis is an amazing cartoonist. You should like check out his work. He's a pretty cool dude.
So they are starting to swarm. Sky, there are some right next to you. One of them does pass Astra. So Astra, as a reaction, is going to attempt to blam it, and that misses. So, oh no, I think that does hit that one. No, it doesn't. It just misses.
Did any of them pass me?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, no. Because of the way it travelled, it wouldn't. Right. Okay. So we have 2 of them are going to attack Skylar. So.
Does Ash become the dud?
Does a 15 hit you, Sky? What's your armor? Your AC.
My armor.
Yes, your AC.
It's on your sheet at the top.
Next to initiative, it says armor class.
My armor class is 0.
No, it's not. I can tell you that for a fact.
I'm not kidding you. It says 0.
It's not. I can tell you that because I know you're wearing armor. How did you take off your armor? I put it on. It's right there. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's right there. I see it, and you've taken it off somehow. Hold on.
Asher's just running around as an exhibitionist.
I'm free!
There we go.
God, Ash saw the snakes and was like, "Oh
I
hell
swear
yeah!"
to God, when I logged in today.
So now, if you look, there's a number. So tell me, does a 15 hit? I know if it does or doesn't, but I'm asking so you know. Does it hit?
No.
Okay, there we go. Right, so that's one attack. It gets to bite you as well.
Uh-oh.
Does that one hit?
Yes.
Okay. So take 7 piercing damage.
I didn't want to do it this way, but y'all gotta make me get naked.
So, Sky, you need to take away 9 damage. Do you remember how to do that, or do you want me to talk you through it?
Yes.
Okay, so take away 9 damage. Right.
Already did it.
Wonderful. Now the other one's going to attempt to attack you.
Uh-oh.
That misses. That hits. So take 10 more damage, please.
Why?
Because it's hitting you. Right.
I know, but why?
Because they're naked and want your clothing.
Now, the one against you, Starry, is going to be recklessly attacking you.
Yeah, slap that wobblegog.
I don't believe a 14 hits you.
No, it does not.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
They are a priest.
So that one attempts to hit you. And then now the other one is going to, not at advantage, attempt to hit Astra.
I will say when the snake tried to attack her, she just like poked it in the nose with her umbrella and go, "No, that's naughty."
5, so that's 9. Right. Okay, so that is them. The other ones aren't in range. It is Devon's turn.
Seymour, help us.
Seymour, please.
Seymour, please.
Use your trap powers.
Yes, I will help. Oh, my name is not awkward Jim Carrey's Grinch zoom in on face. Seymour. Let's get the fuck in there.
Her name is Seymour. Seymour Butts.
I did see the butts right next to it, and I appreciate that.
Can you move the?
I didn't check, but I'm gonna check now. Yeah, that's enough.
Seymour Butts.
No. But are you allowed to move the thing the exact same distance as you can move?
Is it? I think it is also 30 feet, but let me check. You might be correct.
Yeah, just check it, because I just want you to be on the safe side.
Let's see. You're right. It is actually 15. From that spot. Yeah. Okay. So he'll get there.
Seymour Butts.
There we go. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Just remember, are you keeping count of your shotgun shells as well?
Or actually, wait. I'll just resummon him nearby. I don't need
bonus
to.
action. Okay.
Yeah. I don't need to.
So
I don't need
you're
to
resummoning him. You wanted him there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, next to there. Yeah. There we go.
No, it says on your turn you can mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction.
Devon, are you not reading your thing?
I'm reading the thing right now. It says, hold on, let me check that. Okay, I was reading for the wrong spot. Okay. I read because
he was reading teleport.
He was reading
no. I was reading that where you could within 15 feet of you.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so it moves. I'm asking though, are you keeping track of your shotgun shells? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it in this. I don't know if you can see the numbers, but I have my amount of whatever the thing that lets him take an extra swing.
Okay.
The echo, and then I have a second number, which is 16 right now.
I'm just checking. All right. So yeah, you've moved over. Fade has come running along with you.
Yeah. We're gonna start body checking this dude. Start kicking his ass.
So we're not
double team.
Are we not shotgunning?
We're not shotgunning. We're just gonna start punching.
Shotgun away. There's punch. I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, that one does hit. Roll damage. That's 13 damage.
So that was from that was not from Seymour.
Mm-hmm.
That was from practice, and then
you are attacking this one, right? Like the big
that
one.
one, yeah, that one right now.
I just want to make sure because then I can so that I'm taking away the right damage. So
sorry. Oh, I actually rolled that second one as fade, but I get a second attack with praxis, right?
Yes, you do. You remember you get 2 attacks because you're fighter man, but your attacks can come from either you or from your echo. So
okay. So I don't have a third hit.
No.
Unless I burn the thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So then that second hit would actually come from fade.
Yep. So roll me the damage for that because that does hit. That's 10.
So like 1 punch to the face from the side, and then like 1 punch to the gut from the left.
Cool. Any bonus actions you'd like to do, or is that all your bonus actions?
Bonus act claps his ass. He just starts twerking.
Bonus action, dance.
You know what? I will pop Unleash Incarnation. I have 3 of those. So
pop that in the chat.
Yeah. So.
Is that a bonus action? Yeah, you can heighten your whenever you take the attack action. You make 1 bonus action whenever you use a feature equal to your con modifier. So yeah, so make me one more
3
attack.
of those, yeah.
Make me one more attack.
1 more attack.
That hits. Roll damage. And that's
So it's a gut punch followed by an uppercut.
There you go. From the shadow.
Yeah.
Right, Zol. After seeing that combattery, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna whoop this guy's ass too.
Go for it. Beat on this man, Snake.
Well,
that misses.
But what if I did it again?
That definitely hits.
Okay, so he's taking 5 damage, but I need him to be scared of me. Is he scared of me?
Okay, so let's have a look. You get once per turn after line attack. So wisdom saving throw. DC 8 plus. What's your DC in total?
14. It is a 14.
Okay, wonderful. Let me just check. No, they're not immune to that. So it's wisdom saving and 14. Not an advantage. It is not scared of you. It toughens up and looks at you and says, "What?"
Does a 17 hit with my bonus action?
Yes, it does. Roll me damage.
Also I need to roll a d6 because that first attack on the...
Yes, it has the cold on it, so yeah.
Yeah, it would have been cold. D6, there we go.
Does not have resist. Oh, that's max cold damage as well. That's good.
Max cold damage.
Does it have to do it? It's only the once per turn that it does. Yeah, once per turn. So it's not scary.
And unfortunately, I am not in stage 1 of trance, so if any of these things die, I do not get to summon Zimbabwe's.
You do not get to summon Zimbabweans. Right, Camellia, it is your turn. You are the invisible up by the door, but you have seen that some more of these snakes have burst their way through their containment cages. Well, containment vials.
I'm going to try to open the door again.
Okie dokie. Roll me hacking tool from intelligence.
Wow, okay. That's a good old...
You can see that it starts to open. It's not open, but it's starting to open. You can see that it's flashing between the red and the green, back and forth, and you can see that it's starting to open, but you essentially have told it to do something that it's not programmed to do. It's not supposed to be opening at the moment, but it's starting to crack open. Like you could fit your hand in there at the moment.
Okay. Is it going to continue opening? Is that what I can guess from that?
Yes, it's going to continue to open.
All right. Okay. Then I'm going to turn to Mal. Who's closest to me? Is there anybody close to me?
Ash is the closest I can think.
Yeah, Ash would be, of the other player characters, is the closest to you.
38. Okay. I'm going to whisper to her, to Mel, and I'm going to say, when the door opens, get through and find help.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Yeah, actually, I don't know if I'm going to tell her that. Yeah, I'll leave her with that. And then I will, as a bonus action, because I think that was an action to get the door open.
No, I would say that because of the way I ruled it previously, I would say that was a free action to crack it. Because I ruled that on the last turn, so it wouldn't make sense that I suddenly changed it to be something that takes a full action.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. My brain.
No, you're good. You're good.
Shit. I don't think that's concentration. Hold on, let me read it. No, it's not. Okay, then what I'm going to do, this is concentration. Actually, what is the range on that? 60 feet, okay. I will cast Fairy Fire.
That breaks your invisibility, does it not?
It breaks mine. And it will break Mal's, won't it? But that's okay. I think she is in safe positioning, so I'm going to break my invisibility.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that you were safe to do that. And it's a 20-foot cube. Is it cube or it's... Yeah, it's
20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Just draw out where you want, and I'll draw over it.
Is that 20?
That's 20.
That's the cube I want. Is...
Okey-dokey, let me
draw
that. Oh, only Helen can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I'll just draw that cube on top of it.
Because I was hiding measurements. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast... Well, it's not really casting so much as just something I do. Mantle of Inspiration.
Ooh! Tell me your Mantle of Inspiration. Is it... Yeah, Inspiration. Yeah. Tell me your Mantle of Inspiration. What happens? What do you do? What do you look like? How do you change? If you change at all, in fact. You may not.
Alright, so what happens is that all of the plants that I'm wearing as clothing change colors into a variety of just like very fluorescent shades of stuff, like probably like teals and pinks and that sort of palette. And then in kind of an aura around me, there's kind of this haze of like pheromone spores.
Ooh.
That give me this kind of glow. And then I give inspiration. It's not inspiration. It's
a better form of inspiration.
It's temporary hit points, 5 temp hit points. Wait, no, it's 8.
8, yeah.
8 temp hit points to 5 creatures.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probably there's more than 5 fighting, aren't I? Scullery. Starry, because I think Astra can pop in and out, so I think that they're more or less safe.
So you want Starry, you want Ash.
5.
Okay. I will definitely take advantage of the also bonus thing that you get.
You can move up to your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity, so if you'd like to move to a different position, actually, then it might be good with Ash.
Yeah, so basically this so anyone that has got your little heart, you now gain temporary hit points. So put those on your sheet as temporary hit points. So Sky, on your sheet, if you look below where it says current hit points, there's a box that says temporary hit points. So please put the number 8 in your temporary hit points. What this means is if you're hit, those go first, then your normal health.
Okay.
And you can now, each one of you, use your reaction to move your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So if you're in a position where maybe you're surrounded and you don't want to be there, you can now use your reaction to move without worrying about being hit by anything. So if you have a heart on you, I'm just going to go through it. Sky, would you like to move without being attacked by the enemy up to 30 feet right now?
Yeah, to move out of the way at least.
Yeah, where would you want to go? So you can move up to 30 feet.
Maybe over here to at least gain some breath.
Yeah, that's 30 feet. That's fine. Devon. Oh no, we'll go Starry. Do you want to use the movement to get a free 30-foot move? They do not get an attack of opportunity against you.
I would say I don't, for the record.
You don't. Okay, cool. I remember
that. What? I'm trying to remember their name. God damn it.
Astra.
That's what I thought. Astra can pop in and out, right?
They did so at the cost of side points, but they can, yes.
Then she'll go over here to help these friends too.
Okie dokie. So you've moved over there. So Devon, you said you're happy staying where you are.
Yeah. He's beating them down right now.
Okay. Scullery, Kara, do you feel like moving for free, or are you going to stay there?
Absolutely.
Fuck these guys.
So Zola's going to move up to protect the person casting things.
You have to move one further down, I'm afraid, because of the movement.
I feel like this is a moment Astra will remember this.
Because you were here, weren't you?
Well, no, here's the thing. She's still close by and can get over there easily enough if Astra needs her. But if it's just going to be these two, like, basically she's playing monkey in the fucking middle right now.
Yeah, I thought you were here.
Zol probably would have moved here.
Okay, no, they were right here.
Okay, because I thought they were here. I thought they were here, not here.
No.
Okay, so then, yeah, if you were there, then you would be able to move up to there. That's my bad. I thought you were in the other spot.
Zol would move here as interception bait.
These guys have to make dex saves, I think.
Yes, that's what I was going to get onto next. So I just wanted to get the movement out of the way so that people knew what to do. So yes, everyone in that area needs to make a dex save, or it's got advantage against it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are in the glass tubes. So they're technically not affected, I don't think, because they're in the tube. They're inside an object.
I mean, does that protect them from it?
Well, they're inside an object. So how can the fire get to them if they're inside an object? To make them light up.
Technically, the objects would also glow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What I'll do is the objects will glow, and then when they leave it, I'll roll the DC for them then. And then if they leave it, then it will affect them. But the two of them definitely do have to roll right now, and it's dex save, and it's DC 16. So one of them's fine. One of them is very much not. So
that's a lot of big saves for you tonight.
It really is. So the one right at the front is Big Glowy, and then I'll just do all the others now, just because it's just easier. Because there's 4 of them, so we'll just do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the other 4, when they step out or when they break out of their glass, they're gonna be lit up as well. Then, so let me just do that right now, and then because Alex said that Alex wants to try to rest, to lie down, because I've had having a big day and everything, which I totally get. Because this is a kind of a busy combat, I suggest it's best if we stop there for tonight.
That's fine.
But you have successfully entered the research and development wing, and I don't know, man. Something's going on with Accelerator Industries. If some of you may be able to put more together, seeing as some of you have been in a Monday game where you have met people that spoke like snakes.
This is clearly a meta commentary about how all people in business suits are clearly reptoids.
I mean, exactly. There is a conspiracy theory about that.
There is a conspiracy theory about that, and now apparently Medusa.
And Hex is trying to get the truth out to the world for D&D.
Out to the world, yeah.
For D&D. She's trying to debunk this in the most Alex Jones style.
Isn't it literally called truthism?
I believe it is actually called truthism.
Oh no!
They turned the frickin' snakes gay.
No. The business people are snakes. I've turned the characters gay.
Oh no!
I mean, they were kind of gay to begin with.
Listen here, Devin. Snakes aren't people. They don't have rights.
Damn.
But yeah, so that's where we're gonna end it for now. I had a lot of fun. I was really building for this session, and it's gonna get weirder from here. And I'm gonna say none of you can guess what the final boss of the tutorial area
It's me, Mario.
You want to bet? I can't guess what I'll figure
It's
out.
Waluigi.
Alright, I'm gonna give you 3 chances to guess it, Alex, and if you get it right, I will privately message you. So 3 chances.
I hope those guesses go
I
well.
really want a long Furby for my birthday. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So 3 guesses.
3 guesses right now.
Mhm.
Okay. Guess 1. Hydra.
No.
Guess 2. It's totally one of those illithid snake thingies.
No.
Guess 3. It's the Trumby.
No.
Damn.
None of you are gonna guess it because it's so like if you play Monday and you think that you've worked out the actual secret to the warehouse that you went to, then you may get it, but I don't think anyone that plays Monday has put the dots together on something.
I'm not smart enough.
Neither am I.
Is it a worm that walks?
It's not a worm that walks.
We don't talk about the worms that
Is it
walk.
a long Furby?
Wait. I
Not a
got
long
it.
Furby.
It's a hungry caterpillar.
It's not a hungry caterpillar, and I'm gonna put the kibosh on that now because otherwise we're just gonna keep guessing. But no, I don't think any of you are gonna get it. But I'm really gonna be excited when you get to the end of this building and you see what it is. But yeah, that's where we're gonna cut it off for now. And yeah.